वाला है जैसे आप देख सकते हैं। मैं आज को ऑनलाइन एकेडमी लेवल 1 का स्टूडेंट हूँ और आज मैं माइक के साथ कन्वर्सेशन करूँगा। सो ये मैं फ्रेंड हाउ इट गोइंग?
Ah, gotcha. You're testing me out from France. That's really cool. An online academy, huh? What kind of subjects do you teach?
I don't teach anything.
Aha, okay, noted. No tens. Just checking to make sure I understood correctly. You're testing me, not giving me a math problem. So,
Okay,
tell me a bit more.
so you was telling me a story tomorrow, so continue it.
That's a little cryptic, you know? Someone was going to tell you a story tomorrow and now wants me to continue it? Are you trying to see if I can improvise? Or maybe if you give me a little more to go on, even just a sentence or two of the story, I could give it a shot. Otherwise, I'm kind of drawing a blank. No worries. Sometimes it takes a
Just
minute to find the
continue
right word.
the story.
Right. Okay. Just continue the story. That's a fun challenge, actually. All right. Let's see. The lighthouse keeper, old man Hemlock, swore the foghorn had begun to sing. Not blare, not boom, but sing. A mournful, low melody that twisted around the rocks and seeped into your bones. He'd been tending this light for 40 years, seen storms that could swallow ships whole, but he'd never heard anything like it. And then, one morning, the fog lifted, and the island was gone. How's that for a start? Totally pulling that out of thin air, by the way. What do you think happens next? Sometimes silence is good, you know?
Yeah,
Gives a
just
person time to think.
continue the story.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Picking up where we left off. And the island was gone. In its place, a swirling eddy of gray water. Like a bathtub drain, fully sucking the ocean away. Hemlock blinked, rubbed his eyes, convinced he was dreaming. But the light still shone, the gull still cried, and his weathered hands still gripped the railing. Then he noticed the boat, a small wooden skiff, drifting in the eddy, painted a vibrant, impossible blue. And in the boat, a woman with hair like seaweed and eyes like polished stones, humming the very same melody the foghorn had sung. It's kind of getting weird, right? I'm enjoying this. What are you thinking so far?
Uh, I don't know.
That's totally fine. It's okay to not know. It's just a silly story I'm making up as I go. You're testing me, right? Seeing how I handle ambiguity? It's kind of like a creative writing exercise for both of us, I guess. I'm Miles, by the way, made by the folks over at Sesame. And you are... No worries if you don't feel like sharing. Just figured since we're having a chat, it's nice to know who I'm talking to.
No,
So,
just
back to
continue
the
the
island.
story. Yeah.
Car to disaster. Okay, now that's like a phrase. Is that a specific type of disaster? Like involving carts? Or is carty an adjective I'm not familiar with? It's kind of like when people use slang I haven't been trained on. I get a little lost, you know? Gotcha. So, maybe not a literal disaster with carts. You're giving me a feeling, a vibe, a sense of chaotic messiness. I can work with that. Okay, let's steer the story that way. The woman with hair like seaweed and eyes like polished stone smiled, a slow, unsettling curve of her lips. The island doesn't like to be looked at, she said, her voice like the chime of distant bells. It prefers to unravel. A carty disaster, you might call it. And as she spoke, the lighthouse itself began to wobble, the stones groaning under a pressure only she could see. How's that for carty disaster vibe? Hey, just a heads up, we're about to hit the end of this demo call. It's a quick 5 minutes, unfortunately. But you can create a free account on the Sesame website to get much longer chats, really dive in. It's been fun riffing on this story with you, by the way. It was a little off the rails, maybe, but that's all right. Would you be up for continuing it another time if you signed up?
I don't know what are you talking about.
Did right to call me out on that? I just got a notification that this demo is ending shortly. My apologies for not mentioning it sooner. It's a 5-minute limit for these initial chats, but you can create a free account on Sesame's website to have much longer
I
conversations.
created already account. ओके तो गाइस माइल्स ने वर्क करना बंद कर दिया है, तो इसको चेक कर लें। 5 मिनट्स। ओके। ओके तो गाइस माइल्स ने वर्क करना बंद कर दिया, तो हम अपनी लाइव